Welcome again at my YouTube channel, Waboy86. Today I want us to make some sauce. Did I pronounce it like an English?
No, sauce.
Sauce. I know most of you have strawberries now, and here in Scandinavians, I know that most of the people, they know that or they use strawberry often. They eat them. There are so many people, maybe they don't know that strawberries can be used for other things. And one of the things that we are going to use strawberry today, I was measuring my strawberry, I was weighing, not measuring, is that we are going to make a sauce. And this sauce, here in Scandinavians, we use it mostly to when we are eating pancakes. These are my strawberries. You can show them. Yeah. Here they are. So, and I want us to make a sauce of it. Strawberries can be used also to decorate cakes. We are going to make a strawberry cake one of these fine days, but today we just need two ingredients, strawberries, and here we have white sugar. We use white sugar here mostly to when we are baking, and when I read here it stated, you can see how much, you can see like around, like when you have 1 kilo of this one, yes, when you have 1 kilo of this one, you are supposed to use 1 kilo of strawberries, you are supposed to use 1 kilo of sugar. So the ratio go here hand in hand. These ones, they were around 300 grams. So I'm going to put these strawberries in this cooking pot, because I want to make sauce. So I'm going to warm these strawberries as I mash them. You can use some may intend to use the food processor, but I was a little bit careful to use it because I don't want, myself, I will prefer to use that one when I'm making strawberry juice. So today I'm going to mash these strawberries and I see whether we are going to, I don't know whether the cameraman is, I don't know whether you can see what I'm doing. I'm not quite sure.
I think they can.
So I'm using a cooking stick to mash this, and I have my oven on. I believe that when they get a little heat, they are going to become soft. This year, strawberries, the sun came very late at our place, so we are not the season, the harvest was not as much as it was last year. So we got some very late this year. So I have not been having good harvest of strawberries. In fact, it was like everything, because even the cucumber, they do well, very good. Most of the people during summer, they have good cucumbers. The things that that's why I was a little bit careful on what to plant. I think I was a little bit late because I waited to see indeed the climate, because most of the people, they start sowing their seed as early. Some they are very fast. They start sowing the seed as early, that is inside the house, as early as February and March. But myself, I'm a kind of person who wait and see how the weather. I think that and I don't know whether potatoes too, they have done well, because the price of the potatoes here is like 18 crowns, and I wonder, potatoes which we used to buy like summer, like even 3 crowns. Nowadays it is so many times doubled. The price have doubled. Even I cannot call it. It's like for almost, we can say it's almost, if we say that we used to buy 3 crowns 1 kilo of potatoes, and now we are buying 18 crowns. It's 6 times as expensive as it is. So, especially we who are in tropics, in Winter Street, we have experienced the high price of food. I don't know whether it's the same thing with those people who live in tropical continent, but I know there are some things they don't produce. Maybe food on their side is cheaper, and other things like electricity, because of climate change, have become expensive. You can see my strawberries. I've never done this before, but I was convinced that if I use the food processor machine, it may try to bring juice instead of sauce. So oil. So, and I did not want to make that mistake. That's why I preferred to mash them. Even you can make a very good marmalade to eat, to apply on bread. And you are the one that you do use marmalade when you are eating bread, the strawberry marmalade. How do you love it? I've never tasted. We bought it for you because it was not sauce, that one we bought. It was a marmalade, the one you use for bread. You have strawberry that you apply for bread on your, when you're eating bread.
Inte alla gånger, men ibland.
Yeah. Sometimes he's saying that he has not, he does not use dairy, but he uses it sometimes. So now I've mashed the strawberry. I'm going to add sugar on it, and then we are going to give it some time, and we are going to see the result. You can see now how it has become. It's turning to be a sauce. What I'm going to do, I'm going to add 3 deciliter of this is 100 ml, because 100 ml is equal to 1 deciliter. And I told you that the amount of sugar that you put depends on you yourself, who do you love it. Sometimes it is good not to go with the recipe of that person, that because some people hold their horses. Some people, they tend to eat mineral, like when you are diabetic. You are supposed, you can make the sauce with just 1 deciliter. And if you are the kind of person that, some people, they intend to add weight when they eat a lot of sugar. I prefer you take caution and on how much the amount of sugar that you want to put depends on you. For my case, I think 2 deciliter for my case is very good. We're gonna see whether because you know the thickness when it's cooled down. Let's give it time now, it cook. Yeah, then we're gonna see. Now 10 minutes have gone, and this is how our sauce look like. There was a question here my son's highlighting, because he was listening. I ignored him when I was making this video, because I thought that he was saying other things. But he said that I said 3 deciliters of sugar and I put 2. And I know that I've been repeating all this in my baking videos, that we eat sugar in different amount. And the kind of sugar that you use also vary. Like when you're using the brown sugar is less tasty than the white sugar. The white sugar is more sweeter. So you have to take precaution of that, because some people love to bake with the brown sugar. Some people love to bake with white sugar. And then there are some other things that may intend you reduce your sugar in your baking. If you have diseases like diabetes, you know you are supposed to eat low amount of sugar. Like when the normal people are taking 300 ml or 3 deciliters, you are supposed to take only 100 ml or 1 deciliter. So, and you may not be sick, but you want to take precautions with like me. I can eat sugar, but too much of it. So I try, like when I'm baking, I reduce my sugar. I like less sugar. Yes, it tastes sweet, but less. But exaggerated sugar, no. So and he was concerned about it. So here I have a can, glass can, where I'm going to put. Then the more it's cooling, the more the thicker it will become. So I know, like, so now it's if we could be making juice, because we could have blended, we could have used less time, from about 3 to 5 minutes. But because we were making sauce, or when we are making jam, I don't know whether we call it jam. They're the ones that they call marmalade here. The one you apply on breads. That one also, it takes 10 minutes. But when if we were making juice out of strawberries, it will take less time. So I'm going to preserve it. I say that this year we did not get a lot of it, but I appreciate. I don't know whether the sun is going to continue, they are going to produce more, but I hope that you know how to make this strawberry sauce, which you can use to eat pancake, and which other blends. We have something which we call fofro here, but I don't know how you call it. Whether it's Scandinavian or you make it, you have a machine where you just it form it in that form that you want. I'll look what is the name of that fofro in English. I don't know whether it is there in other nations, but that's all that I wanted to share with you. So if you have strawberries, I know that most people now, like in Kenya, they are growing too much imported fruit. So it is good that we start giving our children. When we were small, we eat pancakes. They were boring because we could only eat them with the tea. But now we are coming up and we are knowing other things. Or we can add to our pancake and they become more sweeter. So I'll add my video there, and as usual, we always appreciate for your support, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.